It's Dirty Truckin', Dirty Truckin'. It's 6:57. I'm back at the apartment. Made like $51 today. I'm done. I've made my decision. I'm not gonna come out here and bust my ass trying to get no rent, because they did this for me to get evicted. So we finna go. We're gonna move forward with the eviction. They get away with too much. If Uber had paid me my $1,000 bonus that I should have got when I reached 10,000 trips, this probably wouldn't be going on. If they paid me my $1,000, but they didn't. They got away with it and then played like that old okie doke. They didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Told me to get them a screenshot. Then they said, what else they do? Now you're talking about I owe you $359 for this goddamn car. I don't owe you a damn thing. Any monies that these people supposed to got, they've gotten. And see, this is what they do. This is how they destroyed my credit the last time. First time they did it with that 104. I was off 3 weeks. They had no car. I was about to lose my goddamn apartment. Then y'all talked me into paying that damn money. And I got them on the phone and found out $83 of it wasn't even supposed to pay. And really that other $60-something I wasn't even supposed to pay, because who computer system can't update your debit card without having to close out an account? Only that there's here. I don't know nobody else that does that. Can't change your form of payment. And then when you knew that all I had to do was update my form of payment because of something that was going on and that was caused with them, that caused the bank to have to give me a new debit card, you gonna end up charging me $60-something for that day. And then you put another $83 on there for something you wasn't supposed to be charging me for. So they removed that. So now, but when they did that, you sit up there, had already sent me the collections by the time I found out about it, and started destroying my credit. Same thing with this. I told you that's what they did the last time. Last time they was excuse that they sent it to the wrong address. You had the correct address the last time. Now, the only thing that seems to make it here is the first time the notice didn't make it here about the I'm on that money. I end up getting how did I get notified? Oh, when I tried to extend the rental. And then they told me I had to call the do not rent list people. And that's when I found out all that shit that took place. They didn't send me nothing. Just like now. What I showed you in that video yesterday, they didn't send me nothing saying that I owed that money. Not one motherfucking thing. And you see where that's at already. It's already at collections. You've been destroying my credit. That's one of the reasons that I couldn't get a loan to help me get me out of this damn position. The delinquent accounts. My banks, I got 2 banks that's overdrawn. Chase and Huntington. Huntington trying to pull a fast one on me and get an extra 200 and something goddamn dollars out of me that I don't owe. And then Chase ended up closing my account while I was still paying the money down. They would have been paid for had they done that. Then all this shit extra started happening when my high school classmate decided to come up. We turning 55 trip, and I started paying on it last year, October. And then that's when all hell hit the fan. So I'm tired. I'm not gonna get one more dime. I got about a couple of $100. I have made my decision. I'm not finna bust my ass going out here trying to get no goddamn rent. I'm just not. I'm not doing it anymore. Because they did this for me to be in this position. So, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And you get to watch the work that you've done. See, this is what happens when you play a game with me, One Truck Plan. What these people did is call themselves reenacting what happened to me at One Truck Plant. And they've been doing it here at this job. I have more than enough evidence, more than enough proof to say that this job has either looked up that case, or somebody knows about that case here and has been on my social media page. They've probably looked up that goddamn case. Looked up that goddamn case. Probably looked up that case and know some information about that case, and you've been around here talking about I was crazy and been fucking with me like I was crazy. I wasn't crazy. Now, see, Warren Truck Plant made the biggest mistake of their life doing that shit to me. And see, the problem is I can't say that was a mistake because they did it deliberate. When you make a mistake, you correct it. If it can be corrected. That mistake could have been corrected. But you didn't. They let people believe that I supposed to had went crazy, tripped out and harassing somebody. Oh, but hold on. Let me see what else is going on here. Shit. So, let's see what else is going on here. I can't get my rent in on time. I avoided eviction last month. It's not going to be avoided this month. What else? Oh, back to the Chrysler thing. They have been reenacting everything that happened to me at Chrysler. And they have these people believing that I am crazy because of Chrysler. This company has been acting like I'm crazy. Just now, I only made $51. I'm riding around, and for out of the blue, they're going to ask me for a photograph to verify my identity in the car. Why are you verifying my identity? You do it too much here. Now, I made a video talking about they were doing it late at night. Now you want to do it when it's still daylight. This company, I believe, is also eavesdropping somehow in this car. This is a microphone thing in here, listening device with the OnStar, and there's also a camera inside of here that's outward facing. Most people don't know that. There's a camera in here. They actually have a camera on the car. I don't know if you saw that. Up in here. All this is a camera up here. There's a listening device. This here. You see these the speakers for someone to talk to. So, it's one right there too. So, I believe somewhere somebody affiliated with this company has been on my videos. They have looked up that case, and you think you got somebody crazy working for you. Then these pastors, I'll be damned if that shit didn't happen to me 21 years ago. That some motherfucking recent graduates, some motherfucking still look like they need to be in class at a desk, young ass motherfuckers, gonna come in this car and start acting like and treating me like this shit I've been complaining about going on. Just fucking got out of school. These young ones doing it. That's why I'm around me. Ever since these young motherfuckers been around me, my finances have been fucked up. You want to know why? Because they've been the ones complaining. So when I started paying on that trip, I started having problems here. My money started declining because my 5-star started declining. And so I had to tell her in December, I don't think I'm going to make it. So I stopped paying on the trip. My 5-star went back up. Wow. Then she messages me that if I don't pay it, she's going to get stuck paying it. Because I told her to find somebody else. Find somebody else. She didn't want to do that. So, but she signed a contract with this resort. And I found out she's a travel agent. I didn't know she was a travel agent. So that means she's making money off these people. She's getting to go on this trip. I didn't know she was a travel agent. I thought she was just a high school classmate that was assigned to, our cruises and trips. That's what I thought she was. Until I seen she was a travel agent. What I have no problem with, but I wish I'd have known that up front, that she was a travel agent. Because you actually making money off of the amount of people you getting to go on these damn trips. So, but I can't go. And it's not by my own doing. It's by Ubers. And whatever this shit is, or whoever this is, I'm talking to you personally. You came into my life and call yourself taking control. Look what you done. Your life must be fucked up because you done fucked mine up. You must live a life of being broke. Barely make ends meet. Because you done got my life like that. At least when I was running my life, I was paying the little obligations I had. I was working on a plan to get down to a largest obligation I had. And then this shit started. All because I wanted to go on a trip with my high school classmates. I went to school with these people. You didn't. How dare you get in my life and call yourself controlling and preventing me from doing anything? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Just like I'm sick of it. You see my eyes looking glossy every time I try to talk about something or complain about something. Something is making my eyes look like it's watering, like I'm supposed to be crying. I'm talking. I'm not crying. I'm talking. See, that's that control shit. You looking at it right now. The eyes all glossy. Why is my eyes glossy from talking? It shouldn't be. So this is what happened. Ever since I've been in this apartment building, my lifestyle and my finances have been on a serious decline. They've been coming around me with kids all goddamn day. These young ones still getting in this goddamn car. I'm sick of it. You understand me? You understand me? I was in an industry that was keeping me away from kids deliberately. I don't have time for that anymore. My son is grown. There's no need of me be hanging around somebody's kids, or you have your kids hanging around me, or you hanging around me with your kids. I'm not in that type of industry. I'm in a dangerous industry. While you coming around me, when you want to hang around me with kids, then they started displaying my income in the street with these people. Now they got homeless people up in the bus stop with all their shit, because they know I'm at that status. That's what they're doing. I'm tired of living somewhere where these motherfuckers is displaying everything that's going on with me. That's why I can't make no money. That's why I can't have no money. That's why these motherfuckers drummed up all that debt on my ass. And then you want to keep me right where you want me. You think if I'm going to be homeless, I'm going to be hanging around here for you to get a hold of me? I told you. With my last breath, I'll walk my foot. I'll walk my ass out of this goddamn state, step by step, to free my ass from this place. This place has been nothing but a holy hell ever since that Chrysler Warren truck plant shit happened. Holy hell. I've been living. Hell. Moved in this damn apartment building. Somebody was jealous. And it all started when I got reconnected with them high school classmates. They all acting like they taking on some sort of role. You not taking on a role. I'm not paying you for that shit. Who the fuck paying you to take on a role? I'm not. I'm not gonna pay you to do this shit. You're not getting one dime from me. Sit up here acting like you taking on a role. You took something I said in that plant and implemented it out here in the street, and you've been fucking harassing me with it, and now you done financially fucking destroyed me. I am completely ruined. I owe money all across the goddamn board. And I can't even pay my rent. How the fuck did you let this happen? That's what I want to know. How did you let this happen? Sit up here talking about you can't let this happen again. Oh, but you keep letting it happen. You keep letting it happen. And Uber is the co-conspirator with this shit right now. These motherfuckers has stolen money from me. I watched them stealing money off the trips. Now, with your Uber rental program, you've been ripping me off left and right. Now, here you go talking about I owe this money. I already know what's going to happen. You want to talk about putting me on a do not rent list, I'll be without a car. And you going to do it around there, I ain't got the rent. So I'm going to end up going to court. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that little money I got, and I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. You can throw all this shit out there in the apartment, I'm going to disappear. Forget you ever knew me. Because that's what's fucking been happening. Forget you ever knew me. And the mayor's race is now. They're supposed to vote August 5th. I'm not voting on any goddamn thing. You want to know why? None of these political leaders have done anything for me. I believe this is some government shit they got going on. And this state is 100% part of it. You sitting up here watching me about to get evicted. And then thought I was supposed to play some psychic lottery game and shit. To guess a lottery, and you steady watch me get broker and broker and broker for over 21 goddamn years. Now, I was doing good when I moved in this building. I was doing excellent when I moved in this, but I did have a little setback when I left Endurance. I had a little setback and got in the same position where I ended up eviction status, got the court fees, and it took me a little minute. The rent had doubled up, took me a little minute to get that goddamn money in. I've been in this position before, but that's because I made a decision to leave Endurance. I'm not tolerating this shit no more. And then I keep seeing some bald-headed man look like the guy, Andrew, who they made the new boss over there in Endurance. He been walking around here now. I've been seeing it, not him, but lookalike of him in his pickup truck around here. Every time I turn around and see some bald-headed guy. You know who Andrew was? He was the boss at Endurance that was going on my social media site. That's eerie. It's stalkerish. Why are you on there? Why are you on there? Don't make it. I don't like that shit. They need to stop them from doing that shit. But then like with that girl, but they said with that girl that stabbed the manager at McDonald's, they wish they'd have known that. No, you going on my social media. It ain't that. It's not that I complain too much. She complain all the time, always complaining. No, it ain't I complain too much. It's what I'm complaining about. What I'm complaining about is shit y'all ain't doing. And shit that would have gotten me in trouble if I had to listen to you. The shit that has gotten me fired. Like at Road 1. I complained about the proper placement of those placards. The exact same shit that's on the motherfucking goddamn hazmat goddamn test. It's talking about those placards. Now, it don't specifically state the placement of them on a rail car, on a container, but it's talk about the proper placement of the placards. I mean, where they're supposed to be. And here I am telling them, because then they tell you, don't pull nothing that you know you're going to pull out of there and you're going to end up getting ticketed for or get in trouble for. Or there's a fine from the rail yard for. Now, they tell you this. And then, but when I do it, I get fired. Yeah, that's what happened to me at Road 1. You fired me because I was a whistleblower. And that I complained about the ladder that needed to be used to put those placards on. Because I took the matter in my own hands. That's why you don't have to put them on there. Give me a ladder that's not look like it's about to collapse and shit. And I put the placards on my damn self. Oh no. That went from, no, you ain't putting the load out of here. And then they started telling me, well, we gonna put the placards on the containers at standing height only. You can't do that in a rail yard. That rail yard would get fined if you bring that in and one of them inspectors come out there for the rail yard and see one of them containers with the placards obstructed. But I complained about it. You know, Road 1 did? Terminated me. You know what the other one did? Horizon did? You terminated me when I was out there in the mall getting boots to wear at work for no reason. Told me it was for lack of freight. Lack of freight. No, it wasn't. It was because I complained and threatened to sue you because you were letting your workers harass me through that group chat. That's what that was for. And then they was acting like I talked about some lady there. See, that's why you don't need to be on my goddamn social media. Because you sitting up here making your own little fucked up ass interpretation about what the fuck I'm talking about. And thinking I'm talking about you. When I'm talking about whatever the fuck it is I'm talking about. In the fucking video. So, I'm going to let you know how this goes. There will be an eviction. I'm going through the eviction. I'm not finna bust my ass no longer going out here trying to get this rent. That'll free me from this building. I don't know where the fuck I'm going to go, but at least I'll be free from this building. I won't be obligated to anything in this building. I'll be gone. So, wherever I end up is wherever the fuck I end up. Because I'm tired. I'm not going to be putting up with this shit anymore. I'm tired. Uber is the problem here. Had they gave me my motherfucking bonus, I wouldn't be going through this shit. Had they not interfered with me paying on my trip by allowing these riders to drop my 5-star and then it drop my money, I wouldn't be in this position because I would still be making the same kind of money quick enough. I'm not making the money I used to. That's what the problem is. I'm not making the money I'm used to, and I'm spending anywhere between $50 and I want to say almost $75, $80 a day out here dealing with this car. First is gas, that's $30 to $35. Then the snacks. And then if I need anything for the apartment, I'm trying to squeeze in stuff I need from the apartment out this little $80 a day I'm spending. I can't buy no clothes. Look at this. A stain in this shit. I'm walking around with shit with stains in it. Because I can't buy no clothes. I bought that one outfit and 2 fucking shirts. That's all I was able to buy for the summer. That was it. For the summer. I need drawers. I need clothes. It's time to get my license. I need to get my hair did so I won't be taking no picture with my hair looking all like this. I need a lot of stuff. I ain't got no money. And then you got the nerve. You had the nerve to want me to play some lottery and waste more of my motherfucking money. And then turn around and talked about me when I was trying to win the money gambling. But now you want me to play some guessing game with the lottery. I didn't tell you to do that shit. See, that's what happened when you take somebody else's shit and try to make it work. It ain't gonna work because you don't know how it was supposed to work. I told you the basics of how that shit should have went. No, you took it upon yourself and thought you was gonna make it work. But that wasn't your plan to make me prosper off of it. It was you and them. And that's what they've been doing. I hate the lottery. I hate they have a statewide Mega Million and Powerball. They need to get rid of all of it. When they get rid of that, I ain't got to worry about them fucking with me about no lottery. It's just gonna be other shit. Some other shit. If the lottery just dismantled, scratch offs, 3-4 digit, and that Powerball, all the lottery period, just dismantle. They ain't got shit to fuck with me with on that note. But they gonna always find something to try to get some money, swindle some money. I've been watching this app take money off of me. And I ain't been catching it all the time. I just happened to catch it that day and the other day. I just happened to see that you swindling money from me. Anywhere from $1 to $2 recently. The most I've ever seen taken off me that I've caught was $11 off the total balance. $11. I've seen that since I've been here. You done fucked me out of a wonderful trip that I could have took. I'm 55. I don't do nothing but work. I deserve to go on vacation. I deserve to go on my trip. I deserve to have a fucking life. But no, working for Uber and this bullshit with this rental car and these people, I can't do shit. So, it's eviction time. I don't have the rent. And I'm not finna try to come up with the rent. I'm gonna stand up in front of the judge and tell him it was Uber and let him know all the shit that's going on and let him advise me what the fuck to do. Because I'm through with this shit.